So the topic is what to do when your spouse takes you for granted. This is interesting, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I used to be a divorce mediator. We're going back over 20 years now. And when I got into the idea of helping people save their marriages, it was because I saw so much failure. All of my clients came from marriage counseling, and the marriage counselors would give up on their marriage and send them to me so that they could get a divorce. And I was seeing so many people who really shouldn't be getting a divorce, but they were. And so I shifted my practice. And I'll be honest with you, I lost a lot of money doing that. I was making very good money. The divorce industry is very lucrative. And one of my fellow mediators said, Paul, the stuff you've come up with is amazing. Here's $1,000, start a foundation, and I did. And the rest is history, but it's an uphill battle because we're going against a lot of what's out there as normal, which is terrible stuff. So this topic is ironic because what I did in the beginning was I reduced down what I call the 3 killers of marriage. I broke it down. And guess what one of them is? Taking your spouse for granted. Now I called it something else because there is something else that gets you there. I call it OverFamiliarity. It's the #1 killer. Every marriage that ends suffers from overfamiliarity. And if you've got a brother or a sister, then you know what I'm talking about, because it's the same thing. Where you know each other so well, you can say anything you want, and it's not hurtful only because you grew up that way, and sometimes it is hurtful. But when you get married, you don't get married to a sibling. You get married to somebody who your expectation is that you're going to be happy with for the rest of your lives, that you're going to experience unconditional love with them. But what typically happens, because we truly do not have proper marital education, almost right off the bat, we start making fun of each other. We have expectations of each other. We speak poorly to each other. We take each other for granted. It isn't just your spouse that's taking you for granted, you're taking them for granted too. Just the idea that you may argue with them rather than force yourself to calm down and to listen and hear, not just listen, but hear, and then respond with concern and understanding. Have you done that? You see, this is one of the first solutions, is being aware of them as important to you. Now, you might say, wait a minute, I picked up this video here, and by the way, you should definitely subscribe to this channel. Just go down and do that now, because what I'm sharing with you is very important, and all the videos that I produce are important to you. So you can't change them by saying, look, you're really taking me for granted. I feel used. I feel like a doormat. I feel abused. I feel unappreciated, underappreciated. They don't care, because we live our lives until we learn how to master our life. We live our lives reacting, don't you? When someone says something to you, you barely think about it. You already have a pat response. You see, what happens is our mind collects all of these habits. We take all of these experiences and we come up with automatic reactions, responses. It's a feature in our computer called the mind that saves us a lot of time, but it doesn't save us a lot of trouble. We really should take every experience and think it through. and make sure that our response in our marriage is producing happiness and love. Again, you're not going to change your spouse, but you could lead the way to inspiring them to want to change themselves. And that's what it's all about. I have books out there, and you could check out Breaking the Cycle at Amazon and see how people talk about it. I have courses if you really want to take your marriage to the level that I push on people, which is ever increasing. Think about this. Didn't you get married thinking you would have ever increasing happiness? I did. Didn't you get married thinking that you would feel love to the degree where you can't even contain it? I'm experiencing that, and thousands of people who have taken our course, whether for men or for women, they're experiencing it too. And this is what it's all about. It's not about fixing this particular problem. I guarantee you that this is not the only problem in your marriage. I guarantee it. Now, it may be the one staring at you in your face, or the one that you're able to articulate because your inner reactions are feeling really pushed. But there's an army of bad things right behind them. And you could fix all of them without fixing any of them by really working on developing your marriage. My books are great. Check the reviews, but also check the reviews for the courses and see how we've really helped people transform their marriage. Your marriage is the most important thing in your life. There's nothing that comes close. And it is an interesting thing, because we get married in order to experience these very tangible but non-material experiences. Love, I mean, it's as metaphysical as it gets, right? Spiritual, metaphysical, what's the difference? It's not sensory. When was the last time that you felt love? Think about it. It overwhelms the mind, which is a material processing unit. You know, Western psychology has it all wrong. They think that love is in the mind, which is stupid. Honestly, it's not in the mind. The mind, if it were in the mind, then you could produce it because you have control over your mind. But all you can do for love is give it so it comes into you from the ultimate source of all things. So listen, I can only go so deep in a particular video. Subscribe to the channel, get one of the books, go to our website, themarriagefoundation.org. It's so worth your while. And you can heal this while you heal everything else. And it's so worth it. Thanks for spending time with me. Again, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and we're here for you. Take care. I hope to see you again. Thanks.